Hello and welcome to today's episode. I'm your host, and today we're exploring a topic that's intricately woven into the fabric of our modern society, often hiding in plain sight. We're talking about Machiavellianism and the pervasive system of manipulation that influences our world more than we might realize. Niccolò Machiavelli, the Renaissance political philosopher, is infamous for his work, The Prince, a treatise that many interpret as a guide for unscrupulous leaders. His most quoted line, "The ends justify the means," echoes as a chilling reminder of moral flexibility in the pursuit of power. But Machiavellianism isn't confined to the annals of history or the machinations of tyrants. It's alive and well in our politics, media, workplaces, and even personal relationships. At its core, Machiavellianism is about manipulation, using deceit and cunning strategies to achieve one's goals, often at the expense of others. Let's unpack some of the key tactics employed by modern Machiavellians. First, there's manipulating perception. This isn't just about lying. It's about controlling the narrative, shaping how others see reality. In today's digital age, where social media platforms can amplify voices and distort truths, this tactic is more potent than ever. Influencers, for instance, may craft carefully curated images of their lives, projecting authenticity while selling a fantasy. As Oscar Wilde once said, "Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. Give him a mask and he will tell you the truth, or perhaps a version of the truth that serves his purposes." Second, appearing virtuous while acting selfishly. Machiavellians often cloak their true intentions behind a facade of morality or altruism. Politicians might champion noble causes publicly, while engaging in corruption behind closed doors. This duplicity is reminiscent of Shakespeare's character Iago in Othello, who professes loyalty while orchestrating deceit. Third, the tactic of divide and conquer. By fostering division, manipulators weaken collective strength and prevent opposition. In the political arena, leaders might exploit social, racial, or economic tensions to polarize society, ensuring that unity, an obstacle to their power, is never achieved. George Orwell's 1984 illustrated this perfectly with the concept of perpetual war and shifting enemies to control the populace. Fourth, exploiting weaknesses. Machiavellians are adept at identifying vulnerabilities, be it fears, desires, or insecurities, and leveraging them. A boss might recognize an employee's ambition and dangle the carrot of promotion to extract unpaid overtime. In relationships, a partner might use past traumas to guilt or control the other, a form of emotional blackmail. Fifth, striking at opportune moments. Timing is crucial. Manipulators wait for the perfect moment when defenses are down or circumstances favor them to make their move. Sun Tzu's The Art of War emphasizes the importance of timing and strategy. Attack him where he is unprepared. Appear where you are not expected. These tactics are not confined to shadowy figures in high places. They're employed by ordinary individuals in everyday situations. Consider the colleague who feigns friendship to gain access to your ideas, only to present them as their own. Or the partner who uses silent treatments and mind games to assert dominance in a relationship. The dark triad, Machiavellianism, narcissism, and psychopathy, is a psychological model that describes a convergence of these manipulative traits. Individuals exhibiting these traits can be charming and charismatic, making them difficult to spot. They often rise to positions of power, not necessarily because they're competent, but because they're willing to do whatever it takes. As psychologist and author Robert Hare notes, not all psychopaths are in prison. Some are in the boardroom. Recognizing the signs of these traits is essential for self-protection. One common indicator is the non-apology, where the person deflects blame without expressing genuine remorse. Phrases like, "I'm sorry you feel that way," shift the focus onto the victim's feelings rather than the manipulator's actions. It's a tactic designed to maintain their image while avoiding accountability. In the corporate world, Brand wars can manipulate consumer loyalty by manufacturing rivalries. Companies might create an us versus them mentality to foster a loyal customer base, exploiting our natural inclination towards group identity. This is seen in the perennial battles between tech giants or sports apparel brands, where consumers become inadvertent promoters of corporate agendas. So, how do we guard against such manipulation? The first step is awareness. Understanding these tactics allows us to see through the veneer and question the motives behind actions. Emotional detachment can help us assess situations logically rather than reactively. Setting firm boundaries is vital. Clearly communicating what we will and won't accept prevents others from overstepping. Recognizing patterns is also crucial. If certain behaviors repeat over time, it's likely not coincidental. Trust your intuition. If something feels off, it probably is. And perhaps most importantly, know when to walk away. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Self-worth is the ultimate armor against manipulation. When we value ourselves, we become less susceptible to external pressures and more attuned to genuine relationships and opportunities. A person who doesn't need validation or approval from manipulators can't be easily controlled. As Eleanor Roosevelt famously stated, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." True strength lies not in outmaneuvering others through manipulation, but in recognizing these games and choosing not to participate. It takes courage to stand firm in a world that often rewards deceit. Mahatma Gandhi exemplified this with his commitment to truth and non-violent resistance, proving that integrity can indeed be a powerful force for change. By opting for clarity, freedom, and authenticity, we become the disruption in a world full of manipulators. And we inspire others to do the same, fostering environments where honesty is valued over cunning. As the saying goes, be the change you wish to see in the world. In conclusion, Machiavellianism may be pervasive, but it doesn't have to dictate our lives. By equipping ourselves with knowledge and steadfastness, we can navigate the complexities of modern society without compromising our values. Remember, manipulation only works when we're unaware of it. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and hold on to your integrity. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the intricate world of manipulation and power dynamics. Until next time, stay true to yourself and keep questioning the narratives around you.